Imagine if your business could unlock 20% more revenue simply by becoming smarter with how you use data. Most companies are missing out because they don't know how to identify the right opportunities. In this video, I'm going to show you how data-enabled growth can transform your business and why it's no longer just a buzzword, but the future of business success. So, whether you're a founder or a CEO leading a business or a CFO allocating critical investments, this video is for you. Businesses across the world are going through a fundamental shift. Data is no longer just a helpful decision-making tool. It's a strategic asset that can be used to drive growth. A recent study showed that companies that succeed in using data to drive value are seeing an uplift in profits of up to 25%. Companies that leverage data effectively are seeing higher revenues, faster growth, and more loyalty from their customers. As a business leader, you're sitting on heaps of valuable data, but you may feel unsure about what to do with it. Your data has immense potential to help you grow your revenue if you only knew where to start. Let me help you with that. Let's start with a fundamental building block of value. I want to explain what value really looks like when it comes to data analytics-led initiatives. Many business leaders face the misconception that value comes through actionable insights, which are typically delivered through dashboards and reports. The thinking is that if we can see what is going on in our business, we can make better decisions to drive value. Now, to an extent that's true, but it's really only the starting point. We call this indeterminate value because it is hard to measure the actual value that is generated through the decisions that are taken based on a dashboard or report. Yet, these can often take substantial investments to build and to maintain. In contrast to that, imagine you ran a mobile operator where the customer service team helps customers when they call in with issues, and the retention team handles contract renewals. If service agents could see when a customer's contract is about to expire, they could transfer that customer to the retention team immediately while the customer is still on the line, leading to an improvement in the contract renewal rate, which grows the revenue. This is an example of a simple yet powerful data analytics-led initiative that doesn't require complex AI, but it creates a real measurable uplift in revenue, which is what we call determinate value. Understanding the distinction between determinate and indeterminate value is fundamental to a successful data analytics journey. If you set your objective to deliver actionable insights, the outcome will be indeterminate value, which is hard to measure. If all you're ever seeing is indeterminate value, it's not going to take long before the CFO says, we can't invest here anymore, the value is just too unclear. In that case, you're going to be in for a really tough data analytics journey. But if you set your objective to generate measurable value, the outcome will be determinate. To secure investment and build momentum, focus on identifying and delivering determinate value. This shows clear returns, it builds trust in the process, and it lays the groundwork for deeper data analytics-led initiatives that can drive even more value further down the line. Next, let's get into the importance of contextualizing value. Every company is different, and so are the ways in which data can drive growth. The first step in unlocking value from your data is to contextualize what success means for your business. This is crucial because if your data analytics efforts aren't aligned with your company's strategy, you could end up wasting resources on projects that don't move the needle. It will be difficult to justify investments from that point onwards. Contextualizing value means understanding your company's strategic priorities. Take time to immerse yourself in the strategic objectives of your company by reviewing strategy documents, annual reports, and by talking to senior stakeholders. Find out what the metrics are that drive growth. And for some, it's revenue expansion. For others, it's customer retention or operational efficiency. You should be able to find specific focus areas. Once you've identified those core goals, you can align your data analytics-led initiatives with those. Once you understand your company's priorities, the next step is to identify specific initiatives that will drive that value. These are what we call value-generating initiatives. A key point here is to only focus on initiatives that will produce determinate value, which are measurable outcomes that prove the impact of your data analytics-led initiatives. The example I gave earlier about the telecommunications company works well as a value-generating initiative. So how do you identify these opportunities in your business? Well, the best way to do that is through a process we call demand consolidation. This involves gathering input from across your company to collect potential use cases, whether through workshops and interviews with key managers, or by reading documentation, or by looking at what your competitors are doing and what your industry does. It's all about getting your stakeholders to the table and asking the right questions to stimulate high-value ideas. Here are 5 questions you can ask during this process. Number 1, can we use data to predict and prevent customer churn? Number 2, are we collecting all the revenue we owed? Well, can we use data analytics to help us identify and address potential revenue leakage? Number 3, how can we use data analytics to introduce new pricing models or optimize existing ones? Number 4, can we use data analytics to improve existing products or even create new ones? Number 5, how can data help us identify high potential customer segments for cross-sell or upsell opportunities to grow our revenue? Here's a practical example of a high impact value generating initiative. Say you're running a subscription revenue business like a software as a service company or a fintech or a media company. Your team might be struggling to retain customers after they've been on your platform for a year. Now, through a demand consolidation exercise, you might identify that you have an opportunity to determine why certain customers tend to stick around longer than others. From there, you can design a data analytics-led retention initiative that targets customers with personalized onboarding and proactive engagement strategies that could increase their tenure, growing the company's revenue. See, I'm not talking about the busy work of analyzing data just to gain insights. I'm asking, how can we use our insights into our customer behavior to drive more value for our business? By setting the right objective up front, bringing the right stakeholders together, and asking the right questions, you can uncover important opportunities that weren't obvious before. So finally, if you're ready to use data-enabled growth to drive your business success, start by identifying value-generating initiatives that align with your strategic priorities. Use demand consolidation to identify these opportunities and start by focusing on simple, high-value use cases that deliver measurable results. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more on turning your data into an engine of growth for your business. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's the biggest challenge your business faces when trying to leverage data? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And finally, have you seen our book yet? It's called Drive Rapid Results from Data. It expands on all of the stuff in this video and much more. It'll really help you build your data confidence as a business leader. Click the link below for more details. Thanks for watching. We'll chat again soon.